new stuff for me? I mean, I guess technically nothing really respawns here, but still.
Your training proceeds well, Dragonborn. Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to? Yes, for matters of such gravity, we need to know where you stand, or who you stand with. The Blades, of course. They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand. Their reckless arrogance knows no bound. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes? Do not be so sure about that. Beware. The Blades may claim to serve the Dragonborn, but they do not. They never have. As for me, I kept from you only what you were not yet ready to know. Are still not ready to know, as your question reveals. No, not now. Not until you return to the path of wisdom.
There you are.
Forgive me, I was intemperate. I allowed my emotions to cloud my judgment. Master Einar reminded me of my duty. The decision whether or not to help you is not mine to make. No, I cannot teach it to you because I do not know it. It is called Dragonrend, but its words of power are unknown to us. We do not regret this loss. Dragonrend holds no place within the way of the voice. It was created by those who had lived under the unimaginable cruelty of Alduin's dragon cult. Their whole lives were consumed with hatred for dragons, and they poured all their anger and hatred into this shout. When you learn a shout, you take it into your very being. In a sense, you become the shout. In order to learn and use this shout, you will be taking this evil into yourself. Only Parthunax, the master of our order, can answer that question, if he so chooses. You weren't ready, you still aren't ready. But, thanks to the Blades, you now have questions that only Parthunax can answer. He lives in seclusion on the very peak of the mountain. He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being allowed to see him is a great privilege. Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Parthunax.
You forgot to come.
Follow me. I will show you how to open the path to Parthunax.
Okay, I'm lost now. Where are you guys going? As far as I can see, there's nothing over here. Oh, there we go.
Parthunax lies through this gate. I will show you how to open the way. Look. Ah. Cool. Through my understanding of clear skies. This is your final gift from us, Dragon. Use it well. Clear skies will blow away the mist, but only for a time. The path to Parthunax is perilous. To be embarked upon lightly. Keep moving, stay focused on your goal, and you will reach the summit.
All right.
No! No!
Am I supposed to use it there? Okay.
No! No!
I actually remember hearing someone there's like a dead body down here or something. Or like a fork that you can use as a weapon or something like that. I've watched quite a few. Oh, hello. It's weird that it didn't attack me.
No! No!
I don't know why did I do that. Okay. Oh.
No! No!
Alright, we're nearly to the top. This is called the Throat of the World. We've arrived basically at the peak. Hello, Parthunax.
Dremyolok, greetings, Undunik. I am Parthunax.
Hello.
Who are you? What brings you to my Strumach, my mountain?
How do you not know who I am?
Yes, Vaza. You speak true, Dovahkiin. Forgive me. It has been long since I held Tinvak with a stranger. I gave in to the temptation to prolong our speech. Evenar Balok, there are many hungers it is better to deny than to feed. Drechni Nakib, discipline against the lesser aids in Kachnar, denial of the greater. Tell me, why do you come here, Volan? Why do you intrude on my meditation? Drem, patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove. Not until introduction. By long tradition, the Elder speaks first.
Clearly me.
Hear my Thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin. Greet me, not as Khajiit, but as Dova. Ah, I have expected you, Proda. You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin.
I kind of told him that I came here for Dragon Rend.
Yes, they are very protective of me, Bahlan Fadon. But I do not know the Thum you seek. Croesus, it cannot be known to me. Your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons. Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts. Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thum? As good a reason as any. There are many who feel as you do, although not all. Some would say that all things must end, so that the next can come to pass. Perhaps this world is simply the egg of the next Kalpa, Lean Vokeen. Would you stop the next world from being born? Paz, a fair answer. Rofus, Maybe you only balance the forces that work to quicken the end of this world. Even we who ride the currents of time cannot see past time's end. Wulsetid los trahodis. Those who try to hasten the end may delay it. Those who work to delay the end may bring it closer. But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough, Croesus. Now I will answer your question. Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monavin, what you name throat of the world? This is the most sacred mountain in Skyrim, Zokravakstruma, the great mountain of the world. Here, the ancient tongues, the first mortal masters of the voice, brought Alduin to battle and defeated him. Yes, the Nords of those days used the Dragonrend shout to cripple Alduin, but this was not enough. Ok Mulag Unslad. It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to cast him adrift on the currents of time. Not intentionally. Some hoped he would be gone forever, forever lost. Meye. I knew better. Tidbo Amativ. Time flows ever onward. One day, he would surface. Which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew where he would emerge, but not when. Tid Krent. Time was shattered here because of what the ancient Nords did to Alduin. If you brought that Kell, that Elder Scroll back here to the Tid Ahran, the Time Wound. With the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to cast yourself back to the other end of the break. You could learn Dragonrend from those who created it. Croesus, no. I know little of what has passed below in the long years I have lived here. You are likely better informed than I. Trust your instincts, Dovahkiin. Your blood will show you the way.
I think I usually...
So, you have made your way here. What would you ask of me? Dremyolok, greeting, speak.
I think I'm gonna talk to Arngir. I usually talk to Esbern for this, probably partially because there's the quest arrow is pointing towards Esbern. I usually don't go to Arngir. I'm gonna go up to the right door this time.
So, you spoke to Parthunax. The dragon blood burns bright within you. Did he tell you what you wanted to know? Did he teach you the Dragonrend shout? So be it. If he believes it is necessary for you to learn this, we will bow to his wisdom. We have never concerned ourselves with the scrolls. The gods themselves would rightly fear to tamper with such things. As for where to find it, such blasphemies have always been the stock and trade of the mages of Winterhold. They may be able to tell you something about the Elder Scroll you seek. Sky, aren't you?
Do I have to talk to both of them? Okay, I'm gonna head over to the college. Okay, I don't need to talk to both of them. Greybeards basically disapprove of everybody but themselves. They're like, the way of wisdom, we just want knowledge. And then, like, College of Winterhold literally based around getting knowledge. They hate them too. Although I guess they aren't as
I can take you to any of the whole
just
capital.
wisdom
Where do you want
as
to
the
go?
Greybeards, but still, you'd think they'd at least somewhat like them.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. Get up there.
You're not bringing home any.
And you'd have me do what? Join the college?
Cross the bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous, and the gate will not open. Oh, forgive me. Most who arrive here do so because they have heard of the college beforehand. This is the College of Winterhold, a safe haven for mages in Skyrim, a place of wisdom and arcane knowledge. Perhaps, but what is it you expect to find within? Do you? It is true there are some here who have spent years studying the accumulated knowledge of the scrolls. But what you seek does not come easily, and can destroy those without a strong will. It would seem that the college has what you seek, but not just anyone is allowed inside. Those wishing to enter. A small test, if you will.
I know that she allows this. I kind of want to see what spell she asked me to cast, though.
Excellent. The Flame Atronach is a
Let's
vital
play
companion
Atronach.
for anyone relying on... I look forward to it.
Oh, wait, no.
The college
Wait,
is an
actually,
asset
do
to
I know it? No, I don't.
Skyrim, even if it goes unnoticed or unappreciated. No matter what. But no? Well, if you... Or you can try your luck with one of the... Here you are. Now I'm anxious to see you cast it.
$132. I don't think I have that much magicka. That's not strong enough. Okay. Yeah.
Much knowledge lies within the college's walls. If you can pass the test... Dragonborn? It's been so long since we've had any contact with the Greybeards. Do you really have the voice? I would be most impressed to see that.
Alright.
So the stories are true. You are Dragonborn. Normally, you'd need to show some aptitude with one of the schools of magic. But you... I think there is much that we can learn from each other. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice. I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me.
Good. Glad we straightened that out.
Alright. I've never actually succeeded in persuading her that I could complete the test.
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
And I'm just gonna skip over that for now. I can return at any time. What are you running for? Are we actually going for the Arcanium? Because this place is weird. Okay, yeah, it's in the Arcanium.
You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion. Disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Parthunax. Now, do you require assistance?
Nice introduction.
And what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you're asking about? Or are you just someone's errand girl? I knew it. Everyone comes in here expecting my help, but they don't even have the proper questions. An Elder Scroll is an instrument of immense knowledge and power. To read an Elder Scroll, a person must have the most rigorously trained mind, or else risk madness. Even so, the Divines usually take the reader's sight as a price. The simplest way to put it is knowledge, but there's nothing simple about an Elder Scroll. It's a reflection of all possible futures and all possible pasts. Each reader sees different reflections through different lenses and may come away with a different reading. But at the same time, all of it is true, even the falsehoods, especially the falsehoods. It would take a month to explain to you how that very question doesn't even make sense. The scrolls exist here, with us, but also beyond and beneath, before and after. They are bits of divine-made substance, so we could know them. Sorry, talking about the scrolls, you usually end up in irritating and vague metaphors like that. Some people who study them devoutly go mad.
Now, I don't really like this part, because it forces me to ask him if he has one. And he goes, here, if we had one, it'd be under the biggest protection, and nobody would ever be able to touch it. I just wish there was a way to kind of avoid that for players who actually know what's going on. Because I don't like being told off for thinking that he has an Elder Scroll when he very clearly does not.
Ah, you think that even if I did have one here, I would let you see it? It would be kept under the highest security. The greatest thief in the world wouldn't be able to lay a finger on it. I don't know who told you that, but I'll do what I can. What we do have are plenty of books. I'll bring everything we have on them, but it's not. So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture. And what do you plan to do with it? Do you think that even it would be kept under the highest security? What about? Wait, were you the one the Greybeards were calling? I'll bring everything we have on them. So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly and what do you plan
I'll
to
just
do with it?
ask him all the questions.
You think that it would be kept under the highest security? Of course. I'll bring everything we have up. So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture. Fight well. I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear?
How are you supposed to get in here?
Here you go. Try not to spill anything on them.
Alright.
Hundreds of years have gone into assembling this collection. Aye, that's the work of Septimus Cygnus.
Oh,
He's the
okay.
world's master of the nature of Elder Scrolls. But, well, he's been gone for a long while. Too long.
Septimus
Somewhere up
Cygnus.
north, in the ice fields. He said he found some old Dwemer artifact. But, well, that was years ago. Haven't heard from him since.
Okay, Septimus Cygnus, the insane guy. I know just where he is. And we actually get a cool item for doing his quests. Called the Ogma Infinium. Which I think I've talked about before.
Huh? You may be used to the Empire bowing to your every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find the Thalmor received no such treatment.
Yeah, Ogma Infinium lets me choose the path of the mage, thief, or warrior. And depending on which one I choose, then it gives me, like, I think it's either 5 or 10 of every single one of those skills. Every skill that fits under that. That little section. Because, like, here, I think it's sorted. Like, here's a start of the warrior. And it goes on, I think, until here. And this is the start of the thief. And that goes on until here. And this is the start of the mage. Alchemy actually counts as a sneak skill. As opposed to a magic skill. And then it's all just the... This goes on till here, which is the start of the warrior path again. And so I get like, it was either 5 or 10 of each of those skills, and it causes you to go up a good 2 or 3 levels. It's quite useful. I'm doing this in a very dangerous way. Alright. Here, how long have I been recording? Wow, an hour. Okay. It's interesting, I always seem to call it over at an hour. I think that I'm going to get outside Septimus Cygnus's outpost. Then I'll probably end it there. Is that a... Those are Horkers. I wanna try and kill them. I missed. Either that or those are rocks. I'm gonna go with those are rocks. So look, I was close. If there were Horkers, they'd still be fine, but... Now those are Horkers. And I still missed. Okay, there we go. Oh, there's still one more. Okay, I am not hitting any of these shots. Oh, crap, I used all of my iron arrows. Okay, Horker, come here. Let's kill you the old-fashioned way. Where'd the half a bajillion iron arrows that I missed? Okay, I'm getting close. Here we go. Septimus Cygnus's outpost. So I think that's probably gonna be it for now. If you liked, please leave the like. If you want to see more, subscribe. That's it for now. See you next time. Goodbye.